There is a huge institutional resistance to breaking up the euro, and I can see that the Eurocrats, if I can call them that, they feel that if such a thing were to happen, it would be, if you like, the end of the experiment, the euro experiment. It would be politically devastating. It would mean the whole of the European project potentially would start sort of going backwards on itself, with all the social consequences, whatever they may be. Central to this really is Germany, and the thing that I find interesting is that Germany is a savings-driven economy. That's the way I would characterize it. I don't know if you agree with that. While the rest of Europe, in terms of France, Spain, Italy, Greece, and so on, they tend to be more consumption-driven. And that is a fundamental imbalance, which I think has led to this. And I just wonder whether any encouragement of savings in the pigs, as it were, is possible, whether it might help deal with the situation. I know that's a longer-term solution. Do you see it as a savings and consumption imbalance primarily, or are there other factors in there?
Well, what is for sure is that the euro has promoted this, the overconsumption or the strong consumption in the peripheral countries. That interest rates suddenly were reduced because there was suddenly there was the guarantee of Germany behind the debts. So
it sort of accelerated the difference, hasn't it? Really, in
the risk premium went down, and the inflation expectation went down, and then there was credit expansion. So there was a huge consumption boom. Well, I think. If we would reform the euro and get this monetary redistribution away, these incentives to live on others by this redistribution of deficits, then also saving rates would increase in these countries. Otherwise, there's no incentive really to save, but just to spend and increase your debts that others finance.
Exactly. What is the current mood in Germany like? Because one of the three options that or possibilities that you saw is that Germany breaks away. Is it moving in that direction? Is public opinion tending to move in that direction, or is public opinion sort of rather confused about the way forward?
Well, published public opinion is in favor of the euro and the euro project, has ever been. Of course, I guess the big publishing houses and TV channels, they are all in close relationships and financed by big corporations, and they need to be in good relationship with the government. So, but this is in stark contrast, I think, through what people on the street think.
So it's somewhat different on the ground.
Yes, and I mean the CDU is losing every election. The FDP is totally disintegrating because of this, because the population does not agree with supporting peripheral countries and bailing them out. But there's no really big player who could announce publish this view in the media, and no party that is behind this mood. And I don't think that one of the established parties will go in this direction, so the only possibility for this to go forward is a new party, a German Tea Party maybe, but and this might go along if inflation starts to rise. There might be a possibility for this, but not now, not yet.
So inflation may well hold the key to that opinion, the opinion on the street, beginning to be reflected in German politics. Now, that's an interesting point.